What's up, YouTube? So in this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the New York Jets defense before we play against them. They mostly run like a 4-3 scheme, but they will mix in a lot of different looks for us too. Starting off, looking at their roster though, their defensive line's pretty good. Carl Lawson, pretty good edge rusher. Jermaine Johnson as well. John Franklin Myers is a pretty versatile guy. He can line up at edge for him, and he can also go inside. Solomon Thomas, kind of same thing. Quinton Williams can pretty much do anything you want him to do. Their linebackers are great. Quan Alexander, C.J. Mosley, Quincy Williams, those are all very good. I already mentioned Jermaine, the rookie. Bryce Huff, Michael Clemens, they're all decent players. Sauce Gardner, obviously the rookie, pretty damn good. Yeah, some pretty damn good players in this defense, actually. I think the safeties are kind of exploitable. They're not bad. I think DJ Reed is exploitable, but he's not terrible. There's nothing super scary. Quinton Williams can be kind of scary. But so right there, we're kind of looking at a nickel set. They'll do a lot of big nickel stuff too. We're going to look at a little bit of film from the Steelers and Bengals game. But they do a lot of four-down lineman stuff. So this time they actually do have 3 linebackers out, it looks like. So they do actually do quite a bit of real base cover 3. But they'll mix in a lot of nickel, some big nickel, stuff like that. Big nickel meaning that you bring in an extra safety instead of a nickel corner, if you're not aware what that means. Good play by the DB there on George Pickens. Like I said, a lot of stuff with 4-down linemen, a lot of 2 deep safety looks. Quite a bit of cover 2, a lot of cover 2 man. Okay, so now we're actually looking at a cover 3. Quite a bit of zone. Looking at cover 3 here, he's going to drop. They're going to do a lot of cover 3, then we can attack in the flats. Yeah, more cover 3. They do a lot of things where they're showing sort of 2 deep safeties, but a lot of times they're pretty clear that they're dropping a guy down. They're not doing a whole lot of disguising. They're just kind of... They're kind of saying what they're going to do. It's just whether or not you can stop it. Right. NFL Plus sometimes just doesn't know how to handle interceptions. Like, it just doesn't want to show them for some reason, which is very unfortunate. Pat Freiermuth in motion. Not that we're scouting the Steelers here. We will soon. I think they played the Patriots, didn't they, recently? If so, we'll probably scout their offense versus the Patriots defense, since they're somewhat similar to ours schematically. But yeah, not a whole lot of blitzing thus far. Let's take a look later in the game when Kenny Pickett is in. So let's go this drive. And we're not here to scout Kenny Pickett, but I just want to see with the rookie and if they're going to blitz more. Not there. All right, this time they actually do drop both safeties back and more of a cover 2. Okay. What the fuck? All right. Hopefully we can get some running success against them. What did, numbers-wise, what did the Steelers... Okay. Why would it show stats? Never mind. I guess it's too much to ask for a multi-billion-dollar company to have a website that works properly. I guess that's too much to ask. And I do really want to try to get some running success on them, because they do have a good enough defensive line where if they get to just pin their ears back and pass rush, it can cause some problems for us. Yeah, a lot of cover 3. That's what I'm seeing a lot of. Vast majority of what they're doing. Do a lot of cover 3 at a base package, just a base 4-3. They will mix in some nickel and big nickel. They will mix in some cover 2, some man coverage, but it's mostly cover 3. Hang on. We're actually just going to go ahead and watch a little bit from the Bengals game real quick and then see if it's too terribly different. I don't think so. So yeah, now instead of the linebacker, they're bringing in a... more of a nickel. And it would make sense, like against the Steelers, you'd probably be doing more base package stuff just because, you know, their biggest threat is Najee Harris. You know, they're going to try to run the ball a lot. But against, like, the Bengals, you probably would want to bring in a nickel more. Interesting. Yeah, they actually are running man here. More man. This is interesting. All right, Game Pass. You're right. I don't want to watch the plays I'm trying to watch. Why the fuck would I? Oh my god, stop fucking skipping. That's a good throw by Joe. Interesting. So they're doing a lot more man coverage against the Bengals. They're doing a lot of zone against the Steelers. I might need to look at a different opponent. Let's go a little bit later in the game and see what happens. Let's go third quarter. Still looking at man. That's so interesting. Still doing man. Hang on, I'm going to get a third opponent pulled up. Alright, so I pulled up the Browns offense, who are another pretty run-heavy team. I want to see if they run more zone. Looks like cover 3 to me. Yep. So if they're doing more man against the pass-happy teams and more zone against the run-happy teams, then I would expect a lot of man against them. But regardless, they're doing a lot of single high safety looks, which means the outsides are where we're going to want to attack. Okay, I just wanted to confirm that my hunch was correct, that against these like run-heavy teams with like not as good a quarterback play. But then again, we do have Teddy Bridgewater too, is not here. I don't know what the Jets are going to do against this. But either way, they're going to do a lot of single high safety looks. They will mix in some cover 2, but not much, it seems. A lot of cover 3, a lot of man, well, potentially. But single high safety looks for sure. So definitely look for that. We're going to want to attack to the outside, attack the flats, things of that nature. With a single high safety, you can definitely do some things to kind of set that safety up for failure by running 2 different players into his zone at once. So that's something we should definitely try to exploit, whether it be man or zone. But, yeah. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. If you liked it, appreciate hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.